Hello my friends and welcome. Katie here with Eastwick's Paper and Ink. Thanks so much for stopping by my channel. Today I have a super simple masculine card to show you, and these are the supplies I'll be using. I've got some Stardream Metallic in silver and lapis lazuli from CardStock.com. I'm just showing you here what those look like a little bit more up close. And I've also pre-cut my card panel in the lapis lazuli from my A2 layering die set from Waffle Flower, the number 2 from the largest size down. And then I've got a little banner die from one of my Spellbinder sets. And I do quickly want to show you that this is a solid core cardstock. So when you cut through the Stardream Metallic for die cutting and things, you're not going to have to worry that it's, not going to be the same color through and through. But that's the Spellbinders banner die I'll be using to cut some sentiments. My Waffle Flower set there. I've got the Cat Scrappiness condensed uppercase alphabet die set that I'll be using some letters out of. And I've also got the Jumbo Stripes from Simon Says Stamp. I'll be using the Happy Birthday and the Celebrate sentiment from those. And I've also got the Grid Background Stamp set from Simon Says Stamp. So first we're going to stamp up our lapis lazuli with this grid background, and I'm going to ink that up. I'm going to treat it with anti-static powder first, and then I'm going to ink that up 3 times with some Versamark ink. I wanted to make sure I got a good clean lines for my grid pattern, so I did ink that up 3 times. And then off camera I use some Wow Clear Gloss Superfine embossing powder. Now I do try to show you, I bring it up close once I get it embossed, that with that clear gloss embossing powder, it really brings out the mica in the lines. It's really, really quite pretty. So once I get that heat set, I'll try and show you that. I don't know how well that's going to pick up on the camera once I bring it up close, but we'll see. And I do show you also that there's very minimal warping. I was really impressed with how this cardstock heat embossed. And so here I'm just taking my Swiffer cloth to rub off the excess powder, and then we're going to set that off to the side, and we're going to do some die cutting with our Stardream Metallic in silver. Now this cut beautifully. The letters, dies make a difference, but so does the cardstock, and there was no fraying or anything. It was a very nice clean cut. I was really impressed with how this cardstock die cut. So I went ahead and cut DAD, so 2 Ds and an A out of the silver, and then off camera I cut 3 layers of each letter in just some regular black cardstock. Nothing fancy. I just used what I had in my stash so that I can keep my good stuff for other things. And here I'm just using the scrap of the lapis lazuli to emboss my 2 sentiments, which is Happy Birthday and Celebrate. And I do treat both times with the anti-static powder, and then I ink those up twice with some Versamark ink, and I emboss with some sterling embossing powder from Burtis Monroe. And then off camera I will use that banner die to cut them out. Now I can't cut anything straight, so the banner dies really help me to kind of get everything lined up, and then I can trim my ends to whatever length that I need. Especially I prefer the slant for my banner cuts or sentiments if I'm going to do one, and so those are pretty easy to do just by hand. I also, once I get these cut out, decide that I want to add a layer of the silver behind the blue, and you'll see that here in just a second. But I do want to say that if you are not familiar with CardStock.com, I highly recommend you check them out. They have some fabulous cardstocks and specialty papers that any card maker would be happy to have in their stash. Very well priced. They also have a discount section. It's the $1.99 section, and you can find some really great deals in those sections. And here I'm just showing you where I layered up the silver on top of underneath that sentiment rather. and my 3 layers deep of my black cardstock, and I'm just adhering the silver cardstock on top. And but back to cardstock.com. Highly recommend them. Check them out. Click the link in the description box below. It is an affiliate link. I do earn a small commission at no extra cost to you if you make a purchase, which really does help to support my channel, but it's not necessary. Just click the link and at least lets them know that I sent you, and sign up for that newsletter so you can find out about the sales that they have going on throughout the month. They have some really, really great sales that they do throughout the months. So here I'm just adding some of that mini foam squares that I got from cardstock.com and adhering that to the back of my little banner strips, and I will pop those up onto the card base in just a minute. And then I will, once I get that done, I will be adhering down my letters and everything to get the card wrapped up. Just a little bit of liquid glue, and that'll adhere down fine onto this card panel. The card base is Neenah 110 pound Classic Crest Solar White, which can also be picked up at cardstock.com. And that's going to finish up the card for me today, guys. I want to thank you all so much for joining me today. And if you haven't yet subscribed, I would love it if you would. I'd love to have you as a subscriber and checking out all the fun things that are going to be happening on the channel. And don't forget, ring the bell, select all notifications so that you'll be notified each time I upload a video. And that's going to wrap it up for me today, guys. Thanks so much for joining me today. I hope you have a fantastic day, and I'll catch you in the next video.